What up? You are tuned in to the ColeLogic experience. I'm not expecting many people to come in live, but I'm gonna just record this. I wanted to start this BookShare of reading. We all know reading is fundamental, and there's a lot of books that I've been reading lately that I feel like other people should hear. I know a lot of people just don't want to do the rigmarole of actually reading. I know I don't. A lot of books I done read in audiobook version. Sorry if they mess up the mic. But but yeah, so I'm reading this book. I want to talk about it. I can't get this book away to everybody, and I don't have the funds to give one to everybody that I know. If you can see on the screen, shout out to my designer work. This book is called The Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Blackwoman. It says, read it before she does. If you know or recognize this is the Shahrazad. Oh, there she go. This book came out in 89, I believe. Yep, 89. By Shahrazad Ali. This is the first edition. She signed my copy, by the way. Shout out to her. Name on it and everything. But yeah, I want to start this book off. Just because I know a lot of people need to hear this information. It's not information we don't already know. It's just some stuff I feel like we've been denying it. So, of course, you hear me. Obviously, I done read it already. But yeah, we can start how I wanted to do this. Basically, a few people told me that my voice is soothing. And I figured, why not pleasure the ears of the masses by reading books, giving information, sharing information. You feel me? If you appreciate what I'm doing, if you see at the bottom of the screen, you can donate to my Cash App and the Venmo. We appreciate that. The funds are always going to be to obtain more books, of course. Make my setup a lot nicer. But so far I've been doing it all on my own, with my own work ethic and shit. But I need y'all help because I'm trying to get better real fast. You feel me? Alright, so let's start this off with how the book opens. It has some acknowledgments, but I'm not going to read that. Basically acknowledging her family members and all the other men and women that help her get the information from this book. And so it starts with a quote, so it's a poem, whatever. I don't think it's a poem, but it says, the black man and the black woman in America have a problem. They do not get along. Before the black man can devise a solution, he must know the components of the problem. The first factor is that the black woman is out of control. She does not submit to guidance by her God-given mate, the black man. Her intentions to overpower and subdue the black man is motivated by several factors. The most prevalent being her self-inflicted, nearly psychotic insecurity. Her disrespect for the black man is a direct cause of the destruction of the black family. hear that and feel like they don't need to take responsibility for that. But I'm not gonna give my opinions until after the video. I'm gonna read the contents off as well. Of course, you got the intro stuff. Then we got the chapters. You got her childhood, where she came from, and what made her. You got teenage years. Damn, I'm not even timing this. I don't know how long I'm going. We're gonna fix that next time. Chapter 2, the teenage years, what happened and what she learns. Chapter 3, adulthood, how she behaves, what she brings. Give me 1 second. Let me put this timer on so I don't go too far. Wow. 20 minutes. Adulthood, how she behaves and what she brings. The wedding, the beginning, the middle, and the end. Chapter 5, social integration, dating and marrying the white man. Chapter 6, communications, how she talks, what she talks about, why. Chapter 7, family relationships, who they are, their influence and power. Chapter 8, money, how she spends, earns, feels about it. Chapter 9, housekeeping, what her home says, what goes on inside. Chapter 10, raising children. Her standards and techniques and methods. Chapter 11, how she dresses, her motivations, explanation of her style. Chapter 12, her religion, dedication, adherence, and purpose. Chapter 13, education and career, behavior on the job, salary, and prestige. Chapter 14, her attitudes, in quotation marks, her attitudes, various moods, temperament, and expressions. Chapter 15, sex, her feelings, bedroom protocol, apprehensions, and ideas. Chapter 16, the other woman, jealousy, envy, trust, and acceptance. Chapter 17, arguments, how she fights and why, causes and solution. And then 18, the conclusion. And then after that, they got something about the author. It says, each chapter in this book contains a vast amount of information along with discussion and examples of the heading. Topic comments and or instructions are concise and to the point. This book does not contain perfect American English or grammar. The language often borders on colloquialism to reflect current dialogue trends among blacks. Alright. So now I'm gonna read the preface. The preface says, "The Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Blackwoman is a culmination of many years of study, observation, and research. It is a forerunner, the first book of its kind to realistically detail the problems between the black man and the black woman in America. It is designed to enlighten the black man and create a revolution of positive change in black relationships. The major category addressed in it is the black woman's emotional insecurity and related fears and how they contribute to the problem. The black woman's emotional distress is often highlighted during discussions about a problem, but neither side admits the real deal. The men protectively withhold their opinions and the women just outright lie. Their discourse remains detached and superficial, with crucial issues delicately avoided by unspoken agreements on both sides. part of this is because the black woman does not know that she has an adjustment problem. She certainly does not believe that her disrespect for the black man is disruptive, nor her opposition to him has deteriorated the black nation. The other part is that the black man has received no confirmation that what he suspects is actually happening. The black woman's misdirected intentions rob her of the security and the satisfaction she longs for. And she continues to lack the solution to repairing her damaged self-esteem by herself. Her confusion about her role and purpose and the interference of Western society has produced her inappropriate behavior. Her main fault is that she wants to have her own way. It is not an unfair generalization to charge the black woman with being out of control due to her rebellion against the authority of the black man. If the black man intends to be successful in mating with the black woman, he must be aware of every aspect of her nature. While this book is not an intentional negative portrayal of the black woman, I will stay singularly focused on her problems. I will tell the truth about her condition. Inside information which has never appeared in print will be revealed with clarity and speed. And I explain why the black woman persists in the face of repetitive error to hold steadfast to the principles that cause her to fail in her attempt to unite with the black man. I am breaking a tradition of secrecy and cover-ups. This book will be met with opposition and anger by the majority of black women. They will charge me with betrayal. Some will argue that my examples are inaccurate or that my samples are based solely on stereotypes and extrapolation. Others will claim it a rude, unwarranted attack on the honorable black womanhood, label me as a traitor. A few may even swear that this document is autobiographic, which it is not. We can expect the worst, but the time has come. The black man can no longer be allowed to stumble around blindly trying to overcome obstacles in a black woman he knows little, if anything, about. While this guide provides some answers, it is not to be used as a weapon against the black woman or as cause for dereliction of the duty by the black man. And it is not a limited work. The black man must take charge of and examine the lives of every black female in his domain, his wives, his daughters, his sisters, his aunts, and his mother. And black women or black girl any black woman or black girl he comes into contact with or is responsible for must be studied and corrected if she is found to be out of order according to black civilized standards. These standards will be discussed. The book is for every black man in America, and it doesn't matter who he is and what he's got. His woman is his problem. The black man has suffered and continues to suffer in all aspects of his life generated by the problem that he has with his woman. He has endured rejection and failure in his personal life almost as calmly as success and triumph. Naturally, during the computerized, fast-paced times, it is not fashionable for the black woman to be in submission to the black man. In retaliation, the black man has withdrew his support in all areas. He tries to work his life around the scorn. Still, this report does not absolve or vindicate the black man from his negligence in allowing the black man to become distasteful. allowing the black woman to become distasteful. He cannot continue to shrink his portion of the responsibility for her outrageous and embarrassing conduct, and he is the only one qualified and justified to put the black woman back in order. He must not strive for perfection in the black woman. This is the wrong generation for that. Instead, he must strive for effort and improvement and be insistent on progress. When she learns better, she must do better. Some of the remedies in this book will seem harsh and unorthodox, but pain is unavoidable, preceding the birth of a new idea that will born a new black woman to live in peace with the black man. The infected brain may take several generations before the defects subside, but the work must begin now, today. The black man will never be able to excel until he gets his woman under control. Currently, he spars with the white man to preserve his freedom while scuffling with the black woman to defend his wounded manhood. He has become adept in both roles. His work to bring the black woman into submission must begin accordingly. It is likened to stepping into a ring with a wild, savage boar, a reckless fire-breathing dragon that must be tamed if the black family is to survive. It is the black man's responsibility to win this battle. And lastly, I have taken this unprecedented step because of my love for my people and my dedication to putting the original man back on top. The black man must civilize the black woman before he can have peace with her and before he stand up and reclaim the nation. That's by the author Shahrazad Ali. And it says, P.S. The author recommends that you read this book slowly. Do not try to read this entire text in one sitting, because the information is too graphic and will overwhelm you. Read no more than one chapter at a time in one day. So we're gonna start right there. I felt like that was a lot. What we got 8 minutes to go. We want to start? Nah, I got to start. I'm gonna tell y'all how I got this idea. So, me being a YouTube University student, always and forever, come across a lot of information. All the graphics that you see in front of you, I learned how to do on YouTube. The recording I learned how to do for my podcast. If you made it this far, or the ColeLogic podcast, I learned from YouTube. My graphic design stuff, I learned from YouTube. My web design stuff, I learned from YouTube. There's a lot of information on YouTube, and I just want to add it to that. For one. For two, there is this lady. Shout out to her. Her name on YouTube is Poem Praise 2. So I had to put her at the second point, but she inspired me to do this because I drive for a living, drive trucks, and it's just hard to come home and read after you've been driving for about 11 hours a day. You feel me? Your eyes are tired, and you just want to chill. So I know for my truckers out there, if y'all trying to get the knowledge, y'all gonna appreciate me reading this. Please excuse the typos / hiccups in my reading. We gonna call them typos because people don't really read aloud these days, you know. They just either talk or they text, you know. Nothing in between. So I'm bringing that back. Also, More than a few women in my life have told me that I got a soothing voice, very calming. So hopefully, to all the ladies out there listening to this, you agree and donate to the Cash App or the Venmo if you like it. We appreciate that. I appreciate all of y'all that's listening. If you ever come across this, leave a comment. Let me know how I did. If you gonna keep reading with me, let me know about the progress, because over here it's progress over perfection. It ain't gonna be right the first time, but we gonna get this shit right regardless. You feel me? Oh shit, it has been 20 minutes. Oh, that's how you see the time. Cool. Yeah, nobody came in the live, which, oh wait, I do got a viewer. I wonder who watching this, man. It's probably a flight. It said I got 5 minutes left, so we about to be out of here, man. Tune in for the first chapter. This is only the intro to ColeLogic BookShare, and share this if you appreciate it.